I'm very playful, but I feel like our main reason for being on this planet is to shine. Like, we are here to shine and to show the world our authentic selves and to really take up space and to claim that space and to be ourselves 100%. And just, if you're a singer, you're singing. And if you're a dancer, you're dancing. If you're an artist, you're painting. If you're a healer, you're healing and you're inspiring others. And so it's really important that we feel what is our passion, what's our purpose. That's going to help keep us in a direction that really motivates us and keeps us happy. Because if we don't feel like we're really honoring that inner calling of our soul, that's when we start feeling heavy and lethargic and depressed, because we're doubting ourselves, we're doubting our capabilities, and we are so magnificent and beautiful of creatures. We have so much infinite possibilities of what we can create and become. So it's really fun if we can just get into the space of becoming, get into the space of enjoying that process of becoming, rather than being attached to what we've been or who we are identifying ourselves as now. Just play and grow and become. Really enjoy that feeling. So I've got a couple cards. One of them is Illuminate, and it says, you are a shining star. In truth, you were born to illuminate the world with your light. The time has come to get out of your own way and to allow yourself to be all of who you are meant to be. Remember, it is only the thoughts in your mind that hold you back, and it takes a lot more energy to hold yourself closed than it does to let yourself flow open. This card is asking you to allow yourself to take up space, to open yourself up, and to illuminate this world with your light. So I thought that one was pretty cool. Let me see if you can see the card. It's a cool, like, star. So that's one of them, and I drew another one. These are for anyone listening. I need to drink water first, though. Okay. And then this one is called Empowerment. This card shows the gentle yet powerful opening and energy flow of the third chakra, the solar plexus, your power center. Through your own willingness to stand tall and be all of who and what you are meant to be, you naturally vibrate a dynamic energy that has a positive and empowering effect on others. Through your own acts of love and self-kindness and self-care, you have given yourself permission to shine a gentle and loving strength. This is exactly what the world needs right now. You are giving the gift of self-empowerment to everyone you meet. So those are the cards I drew, and I feel that is exactly how I live my life. I feel like every day I wake up saying thank you for this day. Thank you for another chance to serve and assist and to play and to celebrate this gift of life. And I really love to have that opportunity to ignite passion in others and to illuminate my light in such a way that helps encourage them to shine, encourage them to look for the good. So it's really important that as we're on the self-love shift and we're working on our healing, that we are gentle with ourselves, that we are playful, and that we do our work, but look at it as play. Don't look at your growing as this hard, tedious thing. And even watch what you say. I challenge clients all the time. I'll hear them talk, oh, it's so hard, and this is so hard, and this is such a challenge. And we have to really watch what we're saying, because our verbal expression is the first step of our creation. So we're thinking, we're speaking, then we're taking action, we're becoming. So if I'm saying something's hard all the time, then the universe has to show me it in that way. It's like, okay, she thinks everything's hard, so let's make sure it's very difficult for her because she needs it to be hard. And so if I start to change that script to everything in my life flows with ease and grace, everything is just magical and mysterious, and all of that I need is given to me, and everything is working out for me in magical ways. If I start to affirm in that way, then life brings me experiences like that. And that's exactly how I live my life, is I will say these things, and anyone that follows me on Facebook knows that. I'm always very positively focused, and I'm always looking for the bigger energy that I can draw into the third dimension. So one of the things that might help you if you all can see the simple part of laws of attraction is that everything that you're desiring is not in your reality yet. So we need to stop being so connected to our reality. We have to stop being so attached to this thing we call reality and saying, well, you know what, it's just not realistic. It's not the reality. Or, you know what, you're not a dancer. It's not realistic. We have to really stop with the limitation. Our society loves to celebrate limitation. We love to talk about it. We love to look for what's wrong, talk about it. We love to research all the problems and talk about them. Look at all the problems and the symptoms of a sickness and then talk about it. And what we're doing is we're putting our focal point on this situation, and we're like a magnet drawing situations in connected to where we're focusing. So if you guys can all change your script to speaking about how easy things are for you and how every day you're getting better at something rather than, oh, I suck at math. That's for my daughter. Sorry, baby, but I had to represent that. But if I'm always saying I suck at something, then can't really expect to get any better because you're saying to life that you suck at it, that you're terrible at it, that it's hard. And so life has to continue to go along with that belief system. But if we can shift that to, I'm getting better and better every day, math is becoming more and more simple, I'm starting to figure this out, I'm being gentle with myself, every day is getting easier, then we will start to have that experience. So it's really important that we watch our own dialogue that we're putting out to the universe. It doesn't matter if you're sitting there watching this today and you have a dream of being a writer, but you're talking about how, no one ever likes your writing, my writing sucks, but you want to be a writer, you are getting in your own way. And the only way you're going to become, which is what your soul is ready to call in, you are ready to become a writer, is by speaking in such a way that says you already are one. So I am an amazing writer. My writing is coming in easily every day. I am inspired everywhere I go. And then you start speaking this way, the inspiration starts coming in, you're writing like crazy, voila, you're a writer. So it really works this way. So as we're healing, and we're healing our relationships, we're getting into our groovy self-love alignment, we need to really be mindful of what we're saying, because so many of you out there, I hear you talking about the lack way too much. If you don't want the lack, you have to be the first one to see that and to stop that record. You got to scratch that record. You can make a little B-box out of it or whatever you want to do with it, make a rap, but you need to move that needle over here and start a new record of, does anyone even know what records are anymore? I'm just kidding. But you want to move it over here and really focus on the positive, focus on what you're ready to call in, because that is your infinite abundance land. That's where we're creating from. It's like a funnel. We're drawing all that stuff into this funnel down to the third dimension, and we're making it what we call reality. And we as humans really need to let go of our need to be attached to the limitations of this reality, because we are able to create whatever we want. And so I encourage you this week to really be mindful of how loving you are being to yourself. Do your work rather than be distracted and try to go and save everybody else or tell everyone else how to live. Really do your work and heal and get whatever helpers you need to help you. If I feel like an aligned helper that you'd like to work with, call me. Don't procrastinate about that anymore. If you want to have a soul coaching session with me and just get to know me and start with one session, do that. If you want to go join a gym and start working out and show yourself you love yourself by exercising more, do it. Don't think about it anymore. Take action. If you're wanting to be a writer, you start taking time to write every day. Just, give yourself 30 minutes. Set your alarm on your clock, on your phone, and write for 30 minutes. You can all take 30 minutes out of your day to do something that you love. If you want to paint, draw, plant a garden, whatever it is, start taking time to dedicate to things that you want to become. And this week, let's practice the art of becoming and really put our focus on what we want to, step into, what we want to embody. And let's start looking out at the rest of the world as just souls that are on the same quest. They're here to figure it out too. They're here to figure out how to love themselves. They're here to figure out what they love, what they want to do, and give them the space to do that. Be there for them and inspire them and cheer them on. But if you can't be that person yet because you're not feeling good enough about yourself, then heal and do the work you need to heal yourself so that you can be a cheerleader for others one day. So it's really important, if we want to have better relationships, we can't keep blaming it on anything else. It doesn't matter if you're 70 years old and you've never had anyone challenge you, and today you're hearing this, and you know that part of you knows that you need to change something, but another part of you is just stubbornly attached to your belief system and stubbornly attached to the fact that you've gotten away with it for so long. You need to be willing to drop that stubborn part of yourself if you want to evolve. And we're all evolving. It doesn't matter what our earth age is. Our spiritual energy, our soul is evolving constantly. So it's really important that we don't get attached to limitation of age or race or sex or anything else for that matter that keeps us from doing our healing work and keeps us from loving more. So I hope all of you this week can really open your eyes to see the truth of your life and to see the relationships and where there needs to be some healing. Call in your angels and thank them for assisting with healing, to assist you with healing, to clearing the lower vibrational energies that are kind of tripping you up or blocking your energetic flow. And call in the angels to assist those in your life that you love. If you know someone that you think that would benefit them to work with myself or another healer, encourage them to go see them. Give them the information and encourage them. But really, keep your alignment, keep focused on your self-love, do your work, live life with joy, and healthy boundaries. Really watch that you're not enabling others, because that's something that we really need to shift away from. And let's all start living in our power and in our light and shining together. And celebrate with the ones who are rising. Don't be jealous of them. Don't be negative. Really start to see someone that's rising as them in your world, mirroring that to you. They're there to show you what's possible. So don't become like a hater. Don't become a hater. Love them and celebrate their rise, and watch how they're lifting you as you celebrate with them. You also become a part of that, and you get to benefit from that rising. So let's stop with the jealousy and the harmful energies, and let's start loving each other and start loving ourselves so that we can really show love to one another. That's what we're here to do. We're not here to, push people into joining groups and clubs and make them a certain way to make us happy. We're here to love each other, and we have so much to learn from our angels and our ascended masters. That the higher conscious beings are here to teach us unconditional love, and that's what I'm on this planet to help with as well, is how to love ourselves, how to love others unconditionally, but to also move with healthy boundaries. We can love unconditionally, but it doesn't mean we let others use us or take from us. So I hope that helped you this week. And if any of you have any questions, write in right now, and I can check those after the show. And feel free to follow me on Facebook if you haven't already. I would love to request that you all go to my YouTube channel after this. It's under Tanya Angel, and follow me on there, because I will always upload the videos to there after the show, and that way if you ever missed one, you can just go there. So if you can go follow me there, and contact me if you'd like a private session of intuitive auric clearing or a soul coaching session. It would be my absolute honor to serve and assist you. So I hope you have an amazing, amazing day, and I wish you all an amazing week, and let's all move with awareness and presence. And thank you so much for tuning in. Namaste.
You are tuned to the Nissan Communications Network. Our weekly lineup of call-in programs includes Computers 2K Now with Amnon Nissan, Help In, with Debbie Brooke, Breaking Free with Marilyn Shannon, Lessons of Vietnam with NCVVI members, The Tanya Love Show, Reawaken Your Brilliance with Julie Seibert, and if you tuned in too late, you can always watch each program